Hey guys, I was about to do my makeup and so I decided to turn on the camera because I actually got a request from, oh my god, my eyes watering already. Elle McLeod, shout out to you girl. She asked me to do a tutorial on my no makeup look, which is just really my everyday makeup look. Like I don't wear makeup every day, but it's like a look that can be worn every day, if that makes sense. Not dramatic, it's just pretty basic. So this is how I normally do my makeup. So I figured that's a really easy request. So thank you for your request, girl. So I always start with concealer because I have dark circles. I actually went to like one of those plastic surgery clinics once to see if I could get injections to lessen my dark circles, but they told me that like the injections will lessen bags but not dark circles. Like the dark circles are hyperpigmentation. I have actually a lot of freckles, even though it doesn't really look like it, but I have like a collection of freckles under my eyes and the skin is darker there. So yeah, I think I might still get the injections though, just to like minimize the bags. Then maybe the dark circles won't look as bad. I don't know. We'll see, but I'll keep you posted. Anyways, all that to say is I always start with concealer, girl. I need to re-up on this. It's actually by Maybelline Fit Me in the color Cafe, number 30. I really like it. I got it on sale the first time I bought it, which this is the first one I bought. I got it on sale for $5.99, but honestly, the regular price is like 13 bucks, 13 or 14 bucks Canadian. And I don't know about that. I don't know about that for Maybelline because I can honestly get like Beauty Bakery, which is black owned, for a couple more dollars, you know? So I don't know, we'll see. This is a Real Technique blending sponge. My beauty blender is dirty, but I usually use a beauty blender. One of my Tonettes sent me this actually. She always sends me stuff, she's so sweet. And then I set my concealer with this Sephora Bright Set powder, which is a recent purchase of mine. And again, I actually really like it. Like it keeps the concealer in place, you know? And I go onto my eyelid as well because I have oily lids. I skip eyeliner, blush, and eyeshadow when I do this look because I just feel like it looks more... Like when you have eyeliner, eyeshadow, and blush on, you look done. You look like not overdone, but like you look, you know, like you have a full face on. So I usually skip those. I just dust it away. I'm not really much for baking, so... So next I use my powder. This is the MAC Studio Fix in C8. If you wear foundation, then I guess this is where you'd go in with foundation, but I actually I hate foundation. So I rarely wear it. Every now and then I'll use the, it's the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation. Like every now and then I'll use this. And the only reason I have this, I didn't buy it, is because Keisha bought it. Keisha's my niece. And Keisha's like Julesy. She light bright, but she thinks she dark skinned. So she's constantly buying makeup that's too dark for her. And that's not shade. Julesy says that all the time, okay? So yeah, she ended up giving me that because it was too dark for her. And it's pretty good. I like it. So I use it every once in a while. Mainly for videos. So I usually do my eyebrows next. This is the pencil that I've been using recently. It's called the Showtime Eyebrow Liner, and it's by NYC. New York Color. That's the really cheapy brand, not NYX, but NYC. And it's in the color dark brown, and I really like it. And it comes with a little brush on one side. So I just brush it up first and then I fill it in. And by the way, these are how my brows look without filling it in. I always fill in my brows when I'm wearing makeup. Because it gives it a more finished look, even though they're microbladed. So like my whole point for microblading my eyebrows was so that I wouldn't have to fill them in when I'm not wearing makeup. And I achieved that. So... I don't like the overdone look when I'm not wearing makeup, which was my whole thing. Like, I don't want to put on a face, but I'm filling in my brows. It just looks weird to me. So that's why I went with a natural microblade, so you see the difference, girl. Sometimes I still get asked about it. I do have a video all about my microblading experience, including my final thoughts. So if you missed that video, definitely check it out. Even though I don't wear blush, I do contour and highlight when I do my no makeup look. This contour is by CoverGirl Queen. We don't have the Queen collection in Canada. It was never released here, so I was really grateful when my girl D sent this to me. I really like it. It's in the color Ebony Bronze, which is a nice contour for me. It's actually a bronzer, but it's pretty dark, so it makes a nice contour on my skin. And I typically contour, like, you know, the hollows of my cheeks, and I have a pretty big forehead, so I like to bring it up into my forehead. And a little bit under my jaw, kind of disguise that double chin, you know what I'm saying? I always try to go a little bit heavier when I'm actually making a video, because I know the lights like wash out the color, so I try to go a little bit darker, but I'm actually I actually don't like doing that, even though I try to, because like I'm actually going out, you know? I don't want to look like a clown. So I don't know how YouTubers do it, because I know you have to like pretty much cake it on, especially for those dramatic looks. But I guess it just depends on the look you're going for. Okay, so once I've contoured like the outside perimeter of my face, I like to go in and do like the sides of my nose and into my eye when I'm not wearing eyeshadow. So it just gives it sort of like a warm look right here. And you can use the same brush, just squeeze it. So then I like to highlight. I have a few highlights that I really like. This one is by Maybelline Master Chrome in the color Molten Gold. It's really pretty. I like that one. I also have this Becca one. My girl Ashik1118 gave this to me. It's in the color, what color is it? Opal. That's really pretty too. That's a little bit more pinky. It's more pinky than this. This is more golden. And then I also have Fenty Beauty. I actually bought this, y'all. I know it seems like I don't buy anything. Everybody sends me stuff, but this I actually bought in the color Hustler Baby. I'm a hustler, baby. So this one's more champagne, the Maybelline's more gold, and then the Becca's more like an opal. I'm actually gonna go with Becca. It's a little bit warmer, so yeah. And Becca, it's pretty light. I typically like to go in with just my finger on the top of my cheeks. And I'll try to go a little bit heavier for the camera's sake so you can see it. I also put 2 dots on my nose. One here, one here. And then I also take a little pencil brush like that. And I go in the tear duct as well as a little bit under my brow. So the face is pretty much done, and then to keep it like a no makeup look, I just usually use a nude lippy. This one is by NYX, the lingerie collection. It's in the color 06. So this, if I zoom in, oh, you are zoomed in. If I put it on, like I'll put it on my top lip, you'll see it's pretty close to actually my bottom lip color. See that? Like I don't have anything on my bottom lip. So this I would consider my true nude because it matches one of my lips. I've been using this liner lately. It's by NYX Suede and it's in the color Club Hopper. yeah, last step is mascara, which I pretty much just use a cheapy one. It doesn't really matter what mascara I use, to be honest. I just typically buy whatever's on sale. This one's by a brand called Essence.